Hello, everybody. Back here again for our vlog a day, and today is Sunday the 30th, and today was a gorgeously beautiful, sunny, warm day outside. Only real complaint was tons and tons of wind. We had just insane gusts that were just like wicked. I mean, absolutely blowing stuff around. I mean, like trash cans, all kinds of just everything was being blown everywhere. So that was the one downside. Overall, though, good day. So went ahead and had a few things going today that I had to get done. Nothing really major. Was kind of hoping to go run Fairfield with my buddy like we did last weekend. I had 13 to do. I'm not sure his training was calling for, but I was going to go ahead and just knock out the full 16-mile loop. I actually wanted to run it the opposite direction to kind of see how much different the trail looks going from the other way, but who knows. Didn't hear from him at all. Apparently, I talked to him this afternoon, and I guess he tweeted me a direct message, which I never see, at like 9:21 in the morning, and that's usually he's done running by then. We usually make plans a day or two ahead. He ended up going and getting his son moved back from Michigan, back to Iowa and all that, and he was just, I don't know, I guess forgot to let me know. We had plans last week of doing it this weekend, and I just never heard nothing else from it, so I assumed it was off, same as me going with him to Michigan to help move in that. I assumed that got thrown off too. So I just kind of said, to heck with it, had some stuff around here to do, and I was kind of still contemplating running up to like Des Moines, maybe hitting Carlisle. There's some different little trails, different places I haven't ran before, and I thought about doing some of that stuff. I hadn't made my mind up fully yet, and with the wind like it was, I wasn't feeling it immensely, but I thought, hey, no big deal. I also, though, they're calling for rain for the next few days, so I kind of wanted to go ahead and get it figured out here pretty quickly, and ended up getting a call which from my aunt wanted to know if I wanted some tin and some old lumber and that. Her husband, my uncle, was tearing down an old shed, and it sounded like he tore it down yesterday and wanted me to come down and go through the stuff I wanted before he burnt it. So I said, okay, no big deal. Thought, hell, I might as well go ahead and just take the trailer. I can load it up. I was going to run down to the car and just go ahead and kind of sight out what it was, kind of throw a pile of what I wanted and go back down later with the trailer, and thought, screw it, let's do the trailer now. Went out, got loaded up, a couple tires on it from back when my brother, last time he used the trailer. End up with two flat tires. They're just slow leaks going on. I assume there's a nail in there somewhere. I haven't patched them. I haven't found them. Haven't pulled them apart yet. It's just one of those things it just keeps getting delayed off. Every time before I take the trailer, because I don't use it often, I just pump them up right before I leave. And then the next day, if I'm still using it, I just pump them up every time before I take off. So not really a big deal. It's just something I need to get fixed up and actually get solved. I just haven't done it yet. So got it out. Also went ahead and the county plow trucks have tore our alley all to shit and just tore one bank off like crazy and pushed at my neighbor's yard and that. So I went ahead and took the lawnmower up there with the blade on it before I take it off for the summer. Snow blade on there. I went ahead and just kind of pushed a lot of stuff back in the alley and kind of knocked down some of the high spots there. Then from that, hooked on a dethatching rake. It's like a giant heavy tooth prong rake you tow behind your mower to kind of help pull up the dead grass and that. I kind of used it just to kind of help rake some of the spots in my yard and realized it's plugging up way too quick. So I gave up on that, put it back away. It's just, I literally need to stop like every 5 feet. So I'm going to be stopping that often and clean it out. Might as well take a hand rake all the junk and the debris out. And then after I get the yard cleaned up that way, go back and dethatch the yard. Because it's getting so tangled up with junk, it didn't really do me any good. So got that done and then headed down to the farm to go help, sort through what I thought was a tin pile I wanted and the wood I wanted. And got there, and my uncle and his brother were both up on the roof, tearing part of the roof off of the shed. And by shed, it's like a probably 60-foot by probably 45-foot barn. It's not a shed. So went ahead and climbed up on a ladder and just started helping them pull the tin off the top. We were disassembling the whole barn. Finished knocking off that side. Got it all done. And then from there, we moved on to the next barn. They kept calling it a shed, but it's, again, probably 60 foot by 60 foot. It's a big-ass barn. Might have been bigger than that, to be honest with you. It was a giant barn. Tore all the roof off it. And then we got the front side done. We got the back side done. And the wind was just insane. Like, I mean, literally the wind kept blowing my hat off. I actually just put my hat in the bucket of nails and stuff. We probably removed I guess 65 to 100 pounds of nails between the three of us. Just that alone is a lot of hassle, is pulling it up. Dealing with the tin as you come off, it's just windy, it's blowing around, you're getting cut up, you're getting scraped up. Just a big giant pain in the butt. But it was something, hey, my uncle helped me out off and on. Hell of a great guy. The least I could do is help him out. I just wish I would have known I was going down to work for 5-6 hours. I would have taken better supplies. I was wearing the wrong shoes, didn't know I was going to be up on a roof. I would have brought a cat's paw. I brought a hammer, that's all I had. I used a crowbar. A lot of different little things there. I also would have brought lots and lots more liquids. It was just that edgy, warm enough, but the wind was just insane. I ended up running out of water. I didn't bring my dog's water. I usually bring him like an extra gallon of water. I thought I was going to be there for 15 minutes, so I didn't worry about it. So I ended up giving him the last part of my water. I gave him some I got there out of my bottle. Then I finished up. I figured, hell, he can't tell me when he's thirsty or not. And, got back home and he had more water left than I probably needed to give him, but oh well. I'd rather he have extra than me not have it, and the other way around. So went ahead and we got that done. We got the main barn tore off. There was like a lean-to part that it sloped more, and the wind was really picking up. I wasn't feeling comfortable. I'm not up on roofs that much. My uncle is an ex-carpenter, building houses for a large part of his life there. And I went ahead and kind of told him I'm just really kind of getting a little spooked out, because as we were going, we were moving the metal off, and all we have is like a rickety skeleton work of wood. We have to walk across. Some of the boards rotted out. There had a couple of them break underneath my feet. I didn't fall, obviously, but it was that weird putting weight on, testing it, and the board breaks. It's just a weird feeling. I kind of started getting a little spooked out of there and said to hell with that. I went back down and just started loading the tin up. I started making piles, that kind of thing. He's using the tin to build a new couple lean-to type sheds for the cattle to be able to kind of bunker in and hide in the winter. The hot sun, give them some shade, wind, that kind of thing. So I told him to go ahead and we stacked that stuff all up in a couple different piles, good, better, and best, and then junk. Had those separated out. They finally came down. They gave up partway through the very last inside over there and said to heck with it. And then I went and loaded up my all my wood that I'm taking back. It's all outside here. I'm going to make some signs, some different things out of it. And some of them are look like they're 12, 14 inches wide on, thick. Were interior barn boards and stuff, some nice looking pieces. Unfortunately, not that beautiful red or white, that worn off paint that everybody wants in barn boards, but oh well, it was free. Just, 5-6 hours of labor and that, and a little bit of gas. You can't beat it. So went ahead, got that all back out here, got it dropped off. Haven't unloaded, it's still in the trailer. If it don't rain tomorrow, I'll finish unloading that, get it stacked up where I want it. If not, I actually don't mind it getting rained on, kind of help wash off some of the dirt and grime. I might get the hose out, kind of power wash it a little bit, kind of get it cleaned up before I actually put it away and sticker it to keep it straight and level before I start doing anything with it. So other than that, I had a 13-mile run planned for today, but up on that roof, just that weird bending over and squatting and bending and, sitting around Indian style in the whole 9 yards and pulling the lumber off and the metal off and walking backwards, dragging, 20, 30 pounds of tin. It's 8 foot long and crazy wind around. Just a big giant pain in the butt. My legs were kicking my ass. So I decided to postpone my long run I'm going to probably do it tomorrow, depending on how my legs feel. And if not, I'll do it Tuesday. It won't be that big a deal. But I think I'll probably get it in tomorrow. I might run up to Des Moines, like I said. I've got some Groupon, some discount food, and you go up there and get spent anyway. I might go ahead and do that and go from there. So that's pretty much all I had. I did get my run in at least. I went out to the gym, biked a little bit, and then I went and got my run. I keep my run streak alive. So I wasn't going to lose that over just doing some roofing work. But anyway, that's all I've got for today. I will talk to you guys tomorrow. Have yourself a safe and wonderful day. Thanks for watching.